today I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial on the look I'm wearing right now, and it's this like blue with a little bit of golds in it with browns. But I was so excited to get this look out because summer's almost over and I feel like I didn't really do that many summer looks, but I am so stoked on fall. I just found this Morphe palette in my mom's makeup stash and I opened it and I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, these shadows are so gorgeous. I didn't even know she had this, so I was a little surprised. And this is the Morphe 28S palette. These shadows are just so pretty, and I like how there's colors, there's neutrals, there's cool tones, and there's warm tones. So I don't know, I am seriously loving this palette. I haven't tried their shadows until this time, and I've been using this palette non-stop. I am obsessed. I've done like 2 or 3 looks with this palette already, so if you guys would like to see more looks with this palette, then go ahead and let me know. I believe my mom got this a long time ago, so I don't know if it's still in stock. But I will go ahead and check for you guys, and if they do, then I'll go ahead and leave the link down below if you guys are interested in the palette. Overall, I do have to say that the shades are beautiful. They're pigmented and they last all day, which is amazing to me. I know they round for around like $20 something. So if you guys are interested in seeing more looks using this palette, then please let me know and I will be glad to do that. I'm so sorry I went MIA on my channel for like a whole week, but there's a couple of things that I'm working on and my schedule is changing, my uploading schedule. So I will let you guys know on that more next week or maybe later this week. I'm not sure, but I am going back to school, so that's something that's going to be a big change on here. And yeah, but other than that, I'm getting this situated. I'm working on a lot of things for you guys, great makeup tutorials, and I'm already planning Halloween tutorials, which is insane because that's already like a month away. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. I'll be starting off with the Cinema Secrets Moisture Spray as always to keep my face nice and hydrated. Then I'm going in with my Burt's Bees Lip Balm to keep my lips moisturized before any lipstick application. And for primer, I'm going to be using the Hard Candy Eye Primer that came in the little box. And then I'm also going to be applying concealer on top of this to take away any discoloration on my eyelids. For today's eye look, I'm going to be using the Morphe palette, and I'm first going to be dusting this white eyeshadow all over my lids to prevent the shadows from budging. I'll be taking this light brown shadow and I'll be sweeping this in my crease with a MAC 222 brush. I love this brush, especially when trying to work a transition shade into my crease. It's perfect and I absolutely love this color. Then to deepen that crease, I'm going to be taking a more darker brown, and both of these shadows are matte, by the way. I'll be working this in with a pencil brush more towards the outer corners of my eyes to give it a more depth in the outer corner, if you guys know what I mean. Then I'm going to be switching off to that MAC 222 brush to blend everything out. Then I'll be taking this light blue shadow with some gold specks in it on a flat brush and applying this all over my eyelids. At first, this shadow was a little too light, so I went ahead and damped my brush with the Cinema Secrets spray. If you guys have eye drops or MAC Fix Plus, you can definitely use that as well to make it a more metallic-y look. And it also makes the shadows more pigmented. After I applied the Cinema Secrets spray, I fell in love with this shadow. It's so gorgeous and I have nothing like it in my collection. Then I'm going back in with that same brush just to blend everything out and make sure there's no harsh lines. And then I'll be adding a little bit more of that dark brown shadow to give it more depth, and I'm going to be going back and forth on this step just to make sure everything is well blended. To deepen the outer corners, I'll be going in with this dark blue shadow in the palette on an angled brush, and I'll be doing this kind of like if I was doing a winged liner, and this is just going to give the effect of more lifted eyes. So that's why I really wanted to use a blue color so it can look more natural than like a black or a brown. Then I'm also going to be blending it as I go. And by blending, I mean flicking it towards the inner center of our lids. Not too far though. Then I'll be blending my crease just to make sure everything is well blended. So the reason why I did my eyes first was because I was afraid of fallout, and that is exactly what happened. So I just went ahead and took a baby wipe and cleaned that off, and also the edges of my eyeshadow to clean everything up. Then this actually makes doing your eyeliner a lot easier. I just went ahead and followed the line, and I am using my favorite eyeliner of all time, which is the e.l.f. cream eyeliner. Very inexpensive and just amazing. And I am using a Lab 2 slanted brush, by the way. I'll be curling my lashes for some lift and applying a coat of my Ulta mascara. This mascara is actually pretty good. I really like it. And after that, I'm going to move on to my face. Meanwhile, my eyelashes dry. And I'm going to be taking this green color corrector and apply this on all my blemishes that have any redness. This really helps keep any redness away from popping up through my foundation. Then I'll be taking an orangey salmon color and applying it on my under eye circles because I have some really dark circles. You know, sleepless nights. And to even all of that out, I'm going on top with a yellow concealer. I will explain a little bit more about color correcting in another video, but as of now, I'm just going to leave it at that. After I finish working it in with my finger, then I go on top of it with a beauty blender very softly and gently because I don't want it to come off. Then for foundation, I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 105. I like working with this in sections, you guys already know. I always use my damp beauty blender because it just gives the best finish ever. Once I finish applying my foundation, I go back to my eyes and I go ahead and apply some falsies. I'm not sure what lashes I am using here. I believe they're the Creme Shop #1, but don't count me on it. They're my favorite lashes and I own a bunch of theirs. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows using the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and I have a whole full-on eyebrow makeup tutorial. I have a full-on brow tutorial on my channel. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below. Then to give my eyes a pop of highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this shimmery champagne color on my brow bone. And for concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 and applying this right underneath my circles, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin, and I'm applying this as an upside down triangle to highlight and also conceal. And I like to work this in with my fingers because of the warmth in it. It just really works it in and I really like it. I'll blend everything else out with a damp beauty blender. To set everything in place, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder with my damp beauty blender, and I'm going to be baking this. Then right on top, I'm using the Ben Nye banana powder just to kind of even everything out and not make it appear too white. And I apply this on all the areas where I concealed, and I'm also going to be placing this right underneath my cheekbones to make it pop a little bit more. And I'm going to be leaving this on for 5 to 10 minutes. And to sweep this off, I'm using the e.l.f. Cosmetics stippling brush, and I promise you guys, using this technique will help your makeup last all day. I absolutely love using this technique. I use it every single day. And moving back onto the eyes, I'm using the light brown shadow we used on our crease to apply this on our bottom lash line, and I'm using the double-sided IT Cosmetics brush. And for black eyeliner, I'm using this company. I don't know how to pronounce it, but this eyeliner is the bomb. I'm going to use it to tightline and also apply it on my waterline. If you have watery eyelids, you guys will love this. And then right on top, I go ahead and apply some black eyeshadow just to prevent it from, you know, moving around or anything like that. And I go ahead and blend it out. Then I apply my favorite mascara of all time, my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara, to make my eyes appear bigger. And to make them pop, I go ahead and apply that champagne color we apply it on our brow bone on the inner corners of my eyes. And to contour and bronze my skin, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Vitality Face Disc on a rounded dome brush, and I'm really working this into my cheekbones and my temples and also my jawline. And this is going to bring back definition and dimension to our face. And of course, we don't want any harsh lines, so I'm going to be blending this out with an EcoTools brush. And to bring back some dimension to my nose, I'm going to be contouring the sides of it. And I didn't think this was as important, but one day I went without it and I couldn't do it. And then I go ahead and blend it out with my damp beauty blender just to make sure everything looks very natural and like it's my own skin. And for blush, I'm using the NYX Baked Blush in Wanderlust, which is one of my favorite blushes to use. It's just so beautiful on the skin. It's a very pinky orangey shade. And taking the highlight in the IT Cosmetics Vitality Face Disc, I'm going to be highlighting my face, and I'm seriously going to drown in this. Then I go ahead and take my blending brush and blend everything out. Since the eyes were very bold, I'm going with something a little bit more nude on my lips. So I'm taking my favorite lip liner, which is Essence in the shade In the Nude. And I'm going to be outlining my lips and also filling them in. This lip liner is so buttery and it's one of my favorites to use right now. And right on top, I'm going in with Maybelline's lipstick in the shade Cinnamon, which is a brownish, cool tone nude. And right on top, I'm going in with NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I'm not sure if I'll be doing more summer makeup looks, and if I do, then you guys will probably see it after this one, but I am going to start working on fall looks for you guys. So if you guys have any requests, please leave them down in the comments section, and go ahead and follow my social media. I finally have a Snapchat. If you guys would like to Snapchat me, or you know, just talk random stuff, then go ahead and add me on Snapchat. If you guys aren't subscribed to my channel, then go ahead and click on the subscribe button so you guys can get more notifications from me. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say, other than I love you guys so much. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!